Welcome back to Wave React, everyone.
This week I'm going to be showing Ryan an album that he's never heard before by one of my favorite artists. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into track one. This album's a ride. Disclaimer.
Buckled up. So it's country this week.
Love that change.
That was nice.
Very psychedelic.
Yeah.
Love the reverb.
So it was really cool, really unique. It's going to sound weird, but it reminded me of childhood. You said psychedelic, so I don't know if that lines up with what you're thinking, but it reminded me of, like, I don't know, a scene in a kid's movie, but not really a kid's movie, like maybe a coming of age movie. Just that vibe. I don't know. I was trying to pinpoint what I was remembering that with, and I can't.
I think I like it because it sounds just kind of like chaos
Oh, totally.
until the last second when your brain's like,
I'll
and
accept
then there's a change, or it feels like the person knows what they're doing or something. Like it very much keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
So that song was called Hyperion, and that was track one. Track two is called Reset.
Yeah, no clue who this is. Is that like a saxophone there? Just that one off?
Yeah. Love that big bass synth thing.
Yep.
I like this song because at every turn when you think, oh, it's going to feel comfortable, it doesn't. There's like
Unsettling,
a vibe of uneasiness.
Yeah.
But also kind of like hard, like,
Totally.
let's go.
Interesting fade out there where everything faded out with this uneasy sound here. Yeah, I've never heard anything quite like this. Is it one guy, group?
One guy.
Okay.
So track three, this is the first song on the album that has a feature. You will definitely recognize the feature. So
Pressure's on to recognize now.
Lost in the Fire is the name of this song.
Abel.
My boy. Let's go.
God, I love his vocals.
I love it. Hook is just.
He's the king of hooks, man. Sick. Oh, I love The Weeknd. What year was this?
The album?
Yep.
2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out where Abel was. And
Yeah, so right before After Hours. This was between My Dear Melancholy, his EP,
Okay.
The Weeknd's EP, and After Hours. And this person was featured on My Dear Melancholy a little bit.
Okay.
You get a singer like Abel on the track, and you can still hear elements of the producer there, but it just works, man. That song's a banger.
Totally. I'm going to listen to that again for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So this song is called Ever Now. This is track 4. Just chaos.
Yep. Okay. Short one.
He tends to do kind of like these interlude things between some of the songs. But yeah, I don't know. That's cool. Kind of same vibes as the opening track.
Totally.
So this track coming up is my favorite song on the record. This one is called Blast Off. It's another feature, and it's featuring Pharrell Williams. So here we go.
That pan there is uneasy.
You've been thinking about this all night, all week saying this was right. Cross your heart and hope to die. You give me faith. I feel this faith. This must be fate. What do I know? You're saying that you wanna know what it feels like to let go everything that was before. Should you do it in your youth? Be enlightened, feel the truth with the serotonin set loose. When I'm looking in your face, body I need it with
Such a groovy
Vibe.
jam. Can hear that rising synth
I
in the
know.
back.
I'm waiting. Come on, give it to me.
Oh. Now delivering jams to your ears. Let's go.
Again. When I'm looking in your face,
Love this bounce.
give me faith. I feel this faith. This must be fate. What do I know?
Freaking jam right there.
That was dope. It was interesting is where the lyrics sat in the mix. Like it was a little bit lower.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like sitting on top of it. I liked it though.
He, from what I've found so far, does nothing by the books.
Yeah.
But like has mainstream artists sing over
I
his
mean,
stuff.
that's sick.
Just works. But yeah, that song in particular stays in my head.
Yeah. It was
Whole
a
time
bop.
we're setting up, just going and going. I'm like, can't wait to show Ryan this album.
His
So,
flow there, I was trying to think of what it reminded me of, and I couldn't place it. And there's some song that it reminded me of, the way he was flowing there at the end.
But yeah, definitely my favorite off the record. This song is called So Bad. It's another feature, and it's featuring Haim, Haim.
I know who they are.
Here we go.
Have I heard of this artist?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you really think so?
Please don't be so bad. I still feel
There's 2 hints in this room.
I think I know, but I don't remember what they're called, or he's called. I think Tim mentioned him though, didn't he?
how could I be so wrong? How could I be so strong? I came to find I stayed for life.
I love 3-note progressions like
Mhm.
that. So powerful.
Left your words, waved through something I can't deny. A truth I
I like this artist a lot too because on the productions they tend to use a lot of the same sounds.
Yeah, I like cohesiveness like that. Shouldn't have told you those hints, damn it. That one was interesting because it just kind of felt like a loop. It was definitely a chill vibe with
Yeah,
Haim.
very simple.
I liked it. I like just chill, relaxing tracks like that.
Any guesses?
I don't think I can say the name. I've never heard them, but if it is who was mentioned in our interview with the Midnight, it was a weird
Okay.
name. But I remember when we were editing that, I kept hearing it, and you're like, "Oh my god, I
Well-
love them."
I mean, technically, yeah, you got it.
So what's his
So,
name or
This
his
is a
artist?
first. He guessed it before the album's over. This is a French producer who goes by Gestafelstein.
That's it. I knew I couldn't say it. Yep.
So French producer produces in a couple different genres, one being called EBM, not EDM. So you get this mixture of just kind of off the wall electronic stuff, interludes, and then some big features
So
like
say
that
first
weekend
release with those big names. That's wild.
Yeah, shout out to Tim McEwen. He mentioned it in our midnight interview on our other channel. And when I was thinking of people to do, it made me check out Gestafelstein. So it's a made-up word meaning Gesamtkunstwerk, which means total concept of art, mixed with Albert Einstein. So out of that, you get
Stein.
Gestafelstein. Gesaffelstein.
Wow.
Sorry,
Never would've-
roast me in the comments for
never would've guessed
butchering that. But yeah, let's go ahead. Sorry for that delay. Didn't think he was going to guess it. We'll get back to the rest of the record. All right, so this is track 7, and this one is called Forever, featuring The Hacker and Electric Youth.
Okay.
I would like to reach the stars. Please take my hands. Be my light, I'll be your guide. Open your eyes. A million miles, a million times. Look around you. Beyond your dreams, beyond the stars. They're all for you. Always find the world behind.
This one gives me 80s vibes.
Yeah. So the singer's from Electric Youth, you said? Okay. That makes sense. Just gotta close my eyes to this. Feel it.
Beyond your dreams, beyond the stars. They're all for you.
Just his versatility as a producer. Every song has been so different.
Totally. Okay. Once again, that bass synth just sits so nice.
I like all the panning.
Yep.
Every song's kind of got that cry for help, kind
Yeah.
of like bend, you know, too.
Okay. Not expected.
The hacker has entered the chat. Does not compute. Yep.
Sick.
That's the last feature on the record.
Okay.
But yeah, that was Forever. The next song is called Vortex, and we have 3 songs left. Actually, before we jump in, any thoughts on that last one?
Electric Youth. So, have you ever heard them?
Not to my knowledge.
I'm pretty sure they were on a soundtrack I used to rock. It had a soundtrack very much like Drive. And I can't think of the name.
I almost was gonna say it reminded me of the one song in Drive. Not Kavinsky, but the other one.
Maybe it is from Drive then. There's another. Oh, The Guest is what I'm thinking of. So The Guest has an awesome soundtrack, and I'm pretty sure Electric Youth is on there, and that's where I remember it from.
Great
Correct me
movie.
if I'm wrong. He loves to use those.
This is how my brain felt when we ate the hot chip. Oh no. Oh no.
Interesting.
I almost feel like this is straight out of Fight Club.
Okay. I was thinking almost a horror movie, but it's a bit more upbeat for that.
You have to fight. But this is like the music that plays in Hackers whenever the program pops up.
Yeah, that was pretty much like a loop. There was a whole lot of changes throughout the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I dug it.
Gives me vibes of like the second track, kind of
Yeah.
same vein type of thing.
Again, uneasy at times.
Yeah.
Other times you want to bounce. It's really, really interesting
It's
dichotomy
such
there.
a different listening experience. Like I really had to immerse myself into this album after, because when Tim talked about it, just to pull back the curtain a little bit, on our other YouTube channel, Tim McEwen, the producer of The Midnight, had mentioned this producer, and I had heard of him, his work with The Weeknd mainly. Initially, I was like, wow, this is like nothing I've ever heard before. All these, doesn't sound comfortable, but it's so intriguing. And I love it because he keeps his productions minimal. He mainly uses the same sounds, little things, and then it's all meant to just make you feel a certain way. And I think in this case, that's uneasy.
Yeah, I love artists that push the limit of structure and what you expect. Many times people, like you said, it's hard to jump into that unless you're like fully want to embrace it.
Yeah.
Your ear just doesn't want to accept it. But then you'll find out years later, like they innovated and they created a whole sound, and then everything starts sounding like it. And that's always cool when you hear that. And then you go back and you're like, wow, it all started here.
So this is the second to last track. This one's called Memora. Here we go.
I'm digging this.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit more cinematic vibes from this one. I could see it in like a sci-fi movie, like outer space maybe.
Totally. I could see Abel singing over this one.
Oh yeah. Sick. I think that might have been my favorite of the instrumentals.
So this is the last song. It's called Humanity Gone. It's 10 minutes and 42 seconds.
Wow.
And it's a journey. Strap on in.
Strapping in.
You got some water or something?
Might dehydrate here. We'll see.
All right, here we go. Sounds like a sci-fi movie again.
I was going to say this is Hans Zimmer Interstellar.
This is like the resolve after the last song.
Ooh. Slow jam.
Now our space travelers are back again. Back on the ship.
I like that bass line going there.
It's interesting because now, like, the whole album makes me feel uneasy, but by the end, I'm almost okay with the uneasiness. Like, narratively, yeah, it could be a story.
This gives me a little Pink Floyd vibes.
Yep. I can see why Tim was like, wow,
Yeah. Good for inspiration, that's for sure.
just like nothing I've ever heard.
Crazy ride there.
And that was Hyperion by Gestaffelstein.
Hyperion, okay.
Congrats on guessing it. That's pretty awesome.
That was crazy.
It's just a ride, and then it has just these amazing features in the middle of it too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a uniquely built album.
Yeah. I'm glad it had the features.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
definitely
I feel,
breaks it up.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That was
Right.
super cool. Thanks
Yeah.
for showing me that. I'm definitely checking a few of those out again.
Yeah, for sure. So, yep, that was Hyperion by Gestaffelstein on Wave React. We will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Thanks for watching.